Of course, this year, as I mentioned, they're going to be D2. They, of course, will be without Canyon Rice and Kainoa Morosco. Morosco now at Cosumnes River College. He averaged nearly 10 points a game last year. Rice averaged 11. They are going to have Connor Bowe in the lineup tonight for the first time this season after the football season has come to a close on Saturday. But Reeve Sloan and Josiah Andrews, they're both still out right now. Again, just kind of getting everything transitioned over from football to basketball. They are still out. Andrews averaged 15 points per game last season, so both of them should be back relatively soon, along with Connor Kostecki. They have a couple of transfers as well who will be coming back next month, or later this month, I should say, which are Dom Johnson-Taylor, transferred out of center. He averaged over 14 points per game last season. And then Eli Willis, who transferred from Whitney. So Rocklin is going to be stacked once they have everybody at full strength, but they've still got a very talented squad here tonight. And the good thing about a game like this is you can get some players who are typically going to be more transition guys or be more rotation guys throughout most of the season. Some playing time in there, get them some experience against some very talented players on the other side of the court. And speaking about the other side of the court, let's talk a little bit about the Nighthawks. Nighthawks went 25-10 last season, won the Greater Sacramento League. It was their best record since 2006 to 2007 under Coach Brian McKenzie's first season. They'll be without Darian Jenkins and Darius Hemingway, who both of them graduated last year. They combined for nearly 17 points per game, 10 rebounds per game. But they return a ton of talent with junior Mono Jenkins, who scored 18.8 on 44% shooting, 35% from three. He's already averaging 23.7 points per game in the first 3 games of the season so far this year. Sophomore Aaron Wallace, he averaged 12.2 points per game as a freshman. And then sophomore Joseph McNeil, he averaged over 6 points per game last season. Wallace already is averaging 17 points per game, 44% shooting from deep. And then Alfred Wilkins, who was a freshman on varsity last year, now a sophomore, averaging nearly 15 a game as well. Nighthawks have some very tough games coming up as well against some other tough teams such as McClymonds of Oakland, Marysville, Vista, Sac High Christian Brothers, and others. And we are about to have tip-off here at the Thunderdome. And it's going to start with Rocklin ball. And that's DeLobby driving in and getting the early bucket. So Rocklin already on the board here early in the first. This is Wallace. Or apologies, this is Jenkins. Jenkins drives in the lane, puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. I believe they're going to get Zachary Burdick with the foul, which will be his first. And they're actually going to give it to DeLobby. So DeLobby's going to pick up a foul after getting the early bucket, as Jenkins will step to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. Second shot from the charity line is up and out. That's rebounded by Mark Lavernov. A little bit of a trap in the backcourt for Blaine Steffen. DeLobby nearly mishandles it, but is able to pick it up. He goes out to the corner to find Burdick, who tries to get it back up top to Sajan Sandhu, and it goes out in the back for a backcourt violation. So turnover for the Thunder, and the Nighthawks will get a chance to take the lead. As Alfred Wilkins will inbound. He gets it in. Wilkins drives baseline. Thought about the shot. Gives it back to Roberto Magana for 3 from the wing, and that's good. Magana with his first bucket of the game, and Natomas has an early lead. Sandhu, double teamed in the backcourt. Looks for Lavernov. That was DeLobby in the paint. They're going to say DeLobby traveled. So a couple turnovers already for the Thunder as they trail by 2, a little more than a minute into the game. Here's Wilkins. Again, incredible that 4 of the starters for the Nighthawks are all underclassmen. DeLobby gets the steal, and on the other end, the Thunder get the bucket as Burdick puts it up and in, and we're all tied at 4. And then right away, that was Aaron Wallace getting the bucket to give Natomas the lead right back. DeLobby goes to the corner, and there's going to be a foul. I believe they're going to get Wallace for a block. They are, so that's going to be the first team foul on the Nighthawks. As we have a substitution, that's number 10, Jason Cerrone checking in for the Thunder. They find Lavernov up top, dribbles inside, spins, puts up the mid-range jump shot. It's off, hits back iron. And that's Harold Beckwith getting the rebound. He drives inside. Beckwith, it rolls out. Lavernov with the board. Sandhu. Lavernov. DeLobby in the corner. Drives baseline. Nearly mishandled by Lavernov. He finds Stefan. DeLobby. DeLobby for 3 from the wing. That's off. Long rebound comes out to Stefan. Second chance opportunity for the Thunder. DeLobby from the wing again. DeLobby for 3. That's good. DeLobby making up for the miss and getting it to go. He's up to 5 early in this one. Thunder lead 7-6. Deep 3. That's good. Immediately on the other end, it's Mono Jenkins with the 3. He's up to 4 points in the game. This could be a high-scoring one here tonight, folks. Both of these teams definitely like to run. DeLobby. Stefan up top. 5 minutes left here in the first period. That's Sandhu for 3. That's off, but Lavernov gets the board, unable to get it to go, but he is fouled. The third rebound for Lavernov. I believe they're going to give that foul to Magana, so that'll be his first personal. So Lavernov will shoot 2 from the free throw line. That one's short. Burdick back in for the Thunder. And it looks like Ezekiel Smith in for Natomas. And Lavernov gets the second one to go. Splits at the line. 9-8 Nighthawks. And a double team in the corner. And they're going to say it's a travel on Smith. So a couple turnovers now for the Nighthawks as Rocklin will hope to get the lead back on this possession. Stefan takes it up the court. DeLobby into Lavernov, double team. Looks to get it back out to DeLobby. He's not there. They swing it around to Burdick. Stefan. And I believe they're going to get 3 in the key on Rocklin. So that's their third turnover of the game. Again, you have to imagine Natomas going to be up there as one of the favorites in Division 4 this season, at least early on. And a steal. DeLobby takes it out of the hands, and he puts it up. It's no good. And it's rebounded by Jenkins, who runs the court. This one is no good. That was Magana, and I believe they're going to get Magana with an offensive foul. If so, that is his second. It is on Magana, so that is his second personal. DeLobby already with 2 steals in the game on defense. Still 9-8 Natomas. About 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. DeLobby. Stefan thought about the 3. DeLobby swings it back to Stefan, who now gives it over to Burdick. Good pressure defense in the half court from Natomas. DeLobby for 3. It's off back iron. Lavernov tries to come up with the board. It's hit, smacked out of his hands, but it's still going to be Rocklin basketball. Lavernov already with 4 rebounds in the game. The 6'7 senior, again, committed to the Hornets. They try to inbound it to Lavernov, but it is stolen. And on the other end, that's Alfred Wilkins getting the pick and the points. Nighthawks up by 3. Fourth turnover for the Thunder. Steffen gets it inside. They try to find Lavernov. Really good job so far from Natomas, rotating on defense and really putting a lot of pressure on the big man. And it's another turnover for Rocklin, and Rocklin's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:25 left here in the first quarter. Nighthawks up by 3. Coming back out of the timeout. It was not a turnover, so Rocklin still has the ball. Lavernov puts it up. No good. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up again, and gets it to go. Lavernov up to 3 points and 5 boards in this one, and it's a 1-point game. Jenkins being double teamed, gets it back to Wilkins, puts it up for 3. It's good to go. Alfred Wilkins up to 5 points for the Nighthawks, and the Nighthawks lead by 4. DeLobby inside to Cerrone. There's going to be a foul. And I believe it's going to go on number 20, Cameron Bridges Walker, so that'll be his first personal, 4th team foul. As we have a Thunder substitution, that's number 25, Nathan Thorndike checking in, the junior guard. Lavernov, Thorndike, guarded by Wilkins. Swings it over to the corner for DeLobby. Again, really solid pressure in the half court from Natomas so far. Burdick. Back to Burdick for 3. In and out. Fight for the rebound. It's DeLobby coming up with it. Lavernov for 3 from the corner. No good. The Thunder definitely getting some open opportunities, just not able to convert so far in this one, as that's deflected out of bounds and will remain a Natomas ball. 2:14 left here in the first quarter. Bridges Walker puts it up off glass and gets it to go. That's his first points of the game as Natomas goes up 6. DeLobby, floater in the lane, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's Cerrone coming away with it, but then it's stolen. That's Jenkins, and kind of lost it, but fortunately was able to keep it Natomas possession as Ethan Pfluger checks in for the first time for Rocklin. Jenkins looks to inbound, finds Wilkins. 1:40 left in the first. Aaron Wallace drives inside, puts up a floater, and it's good. Wallace with his second basket of the game. Natomas up by 8. See how the Thunder answer. DeLobby. Connor Bowes checked in for the first time. His first minutes of the season. DeLobby swings it over to Thorndike, no good. Bowe tries to come up with the rebound, but he's out of bounds, and it's Natomas' ball. Again, the Thunder doing a good job swinging it around despite the Natomas pressure, just not able to convert any opportunities from the outside. Had 1 3 so far. It came from DeLobby earlier in the quarter. Under a minute now in the first period. Wilkins with the handles. Guarded by Pfluger. Passes to Wallace for 3 from the wing, and it's good. Aaron Wallace up to 7 in the game, and Natomas up by double figures. Nearly stolen. DeLobby picks it up. DeLobby looked to get it over to Bowe, I believe, but it's stolen. Wallace on the other end gets it to go, and the foul. Aaron Wallace already up to 9, looking for double figures in the first quarter, as I believe they're going to get Connor Bowe with the foul, which will be his first. Well, how about Aaron Wallace so far in this one? Again, averaging 17 a game so far this season, 44% shooting from outside. This time he gets a three-point play the old-fashioned way as Natomas is up 14. Bowe. Lavernov. DeLobby. He's guarded by Ezekiel Smith. Dangerous pass, and it's stolen once again. Wallace with the steal. Good ball movement on the other end, but it is going to be a traveling violation. Natomas with a chance to increase their lead, but unable to do so. DeLobby and Lavernov going to get some much-deserved rest after being out there for most of the quarter as Nolan Turner checks in, along with Josh Cardenas-Bell. 5 on the clock. Bowe drives inside with 2, puts it off glass, gets it to go. The Thunder desperately needed some points, and they got it as Bowe gets his first basket of the season. But Natomas dominating in this one so far. It's 24-12 at the end of the first. We'll be back for the second quarter on the NFHS Network. Wallace, the sophomore, his father, Aaron Wallace, is actually the acting head coach for the Knights, as Mackenzie is not on the bench. He's got to love seeing what his son's doing. And we got a 3 as Wallace rims out, and it's rebounded by Turner. 3 in the corner. It's good for Connor Bowe. Bowe up to 5 in the game as the Thunder finally get a three-pointer to drop. Only their second 3 of the game. Exactly the start Rocklin needed. Jenkins drives inside. Up and under, no good. Rebound comes to the Thunder, but then it's stolen by Wallace. Wallace passes it inside as Jenkins gets it to go. Sandhu. Bowe. Cardenas-Bell. Good ball movement from the Thunder. Sandhu drives inside, puts it up. That's good. Sajan Sandhu with his first points of the game. Rocklin keeps it under a 10-point game. Wallace for 3 from the wing. That's good. Off the assist from Jenkins. Wallace on fire right now with 13 in the first half. Bowe. And I believe they're going to get an offensive foul. Yes, they are. That's going to be on Pfluger, so that'll be his first personal. Another turnover for the Thunder. That's their 9th of the half, as Lavernov is going to check back in along with Steffen. 6:24 left here in the first half. Wallace. Wallace, a deep 3. That's good. He is on fire, folks. He is up to 16 and a half. Natomas leads by 15. Bowe for 3. That's no good. But it's rebounded by Sandhu. Lavernov rims out Wallace with the rebound. Out of the top sophomores in the area, Wallace is certainly up there. That 3 is missed by Jenkins. Smith. Back out for Wilkins for 3, and that's good. Mono Jenkins was already backing up and had the three-pointer up in the air, knowing it was going to be good to go. It's an 18-point game. These Nighthawks deadly from 3. Steffen for 3, gets it to go on the other end. Back and forth we go. Steffen gets one. It's a 15-point game and timeout. Nighthawks are going to take. Wallace inbounds it to Jenkins. Again, Wallace with 16, including 3 threes so far in the first half. Wallace drives inside, puts up a floater and gets it to go. Aaron Wallace is unstoppable right now, folks. Steffen, the lobby, thought about the three. They now swing it inside, back outside for Bo for three. Bo for three is good. Bo, the leading scorer for the Thunder. He's up to 6 in the game as that's his second triple. I think Jenkins thought about shooting that shot there. Wallace back to Jenkins. Jenkins guarded by DeLobby. Good defense by DeLobby. Nearly gets the steal, but not enough. Jenkins still finds the space to put it up and get it to go. That is the 9th three for Natomas in the first half. Lavrinov, Steffen up top for three. That's good. That's Steffen's second triple of the game, and he's up to 6. Rocklin's going to have to find a way to get some stops here. You can not just keep going up and down and trading threes, down 14. Wallace, floater in the lane, no good. Rocklin gets a stop. That's John High with the rebound. Bo. Steffen up top again for three. That's his favorite spot of the night. That's his third. He's up to 9. The senior saying, hey, I can heat up too. It's an 11-point game. Jenkins, guarded by Bo. Spins left, gets it to Wallace for three. Does not get the roll, and it's going to be Rocklin basketball. 2 big stops right there for the Thunder, and now they'll try to cut this one to single figures. Sandhu checks in for Bo. Bo just gave some great minutes, his first minutes of the season. And boy, that's a good sign for, despite not having all the other football guys back, you got one back and he can certainly do some stuff. Unfortunately, the Thunder turn it over on the other end. Their 10th turnover of the half. 3:20 left in the second quarter. Wilkins. Drives left, puts it off glass, and it's no good, but they're going to get a foul, I believe, on High. Yeah, it's going to be on John High, so that'll be his first. And Wilkins will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. So he's looking to get to double figures for the game. First one's good. I believe Magana back in for Natomas. Burdick back in for Rocklin. Second free throw is up and good for Wilkins. He's got 10 in the game. We'll see what Rocklin can do. Steffen, now they're definitely doubling Steffen after seeing what he can do from three. Lavrinov, let's see if that opens some things up inside. It does this time as he gets it to go. Lavrinov up to 5 in the game to go along with 5 boards. 42-31, 2:40 left here in the second. Wilkins thought about it. Jenkins back to Wilkins for three. The lefty gets another one to go. Wilkins up to 13 in the game. The Wallace-Wilkins sophomore combo. Watch out, folks. They're going to make some noise in the section this year. DeLobby. Lavrinov swings it back to Steffen up top for another three. This time it's no good. DeLobby gets the board, though. DeLobby up and under. That one's good. DeLobby's up to 7 in the game. Thunder definitely looking to try to cut this one under 10 before halftime. Wallace. Wilkins. Wilkins, step back three. No good. This time it's rebounded by Burdick. And the Thunder are running on the other end. A lobby off glass. He's up to 9 in the game to match Steffen. The 1-2 punch of the Thunder showing up in the first half. Nice cut there from Wilkins as they get it back out up top. That three is no good. Rebounded by Magana. Now Natomas will get another opportunity. Jenkins, mid-range jumper, rolls out. Lavrinov with the board. 1:10 to go in the first half. High, mid-range jump shot's good. Thunder going on a little bit of a run right now. It's now an 8-point game. They've trailed by as much as 17. Wallace. Drives inside, fake pass, off glass, good to go. Wallace not only can shoot it, he's got all the moves as well in the arsenal. Natomas back up 10. Steffen. Burdick. Finds Lavrinov in the corner. Steffen. Burdick for three from the wing. That one's no good, but High comes away with the rebound. Mid-range jumper's good. John High with the putback, and he's up to 4. Natomas could hold it for the last shot. 10 seconds left. Wallace. 1-on-1. And DeLobby comes away with the steal. 2 on the clock. Wallace puts it back up as he gets it back, but it's no good. And that is going to do it for a very exciting first half of basketball here in Rocklin. It's an 8-point game. The Thunder have done a good job getting back in and giving themselves a chance, but the Nighthawks have been on fire from 3. 47-39 here at halftime. We'll be back for the second half from the Thunderdome. Wilkins, 13 from Alfred Wilkins in the first half. Blaine Steffen for the Thunder had a pretty solid half as there is a Thunder turnover. Steffen had 9 points. Connor DeLobby also with 9. Connor Bowe had 8. And that bucket is going to be good as it goes off glass for Mono Jenkins, who's up in double figures. And he's going to go to the line to shoot one more. I believe they're going to get Sandhu with the foul. That's his first. And that free throw is no good. Lavrinov comes away with the board. 49-39. Lavrinov. Steffen thought about it. Gets it back to DeLobby for 3 on the wing, and it's good. DeLobby in double figures with 12. And the Thunder cut it to 7. Again, Natomas led by as much as 17 in that first half. Midway through the second quarter or so. 3 for Wallace, no good as it's short. Steffen comes away with the board. Inside of Lavrinov. That's up and good. Mark Lavrinov with the bucket, and he's up to 7 points along with 7 boards. Thunder cut it to 5. Thunder haven't led since the first quarter. Wallace. Wilkins for 3. That's good. Alfred Wilkins with his 4th triple of the game. He's up to 16 as that stops the Rocklin run. DeLobby tried to put it up, but that is going to be a turnover as I believe that was Magana with the steal. 52-44, under 6 minutes left here in the third. Wallace spins. Lavrinov guarding him. Switched on that assignment. Jenkins nearly falls down. Now he loses the ball. Fight for the ball. Wilkins picks it up. He steps into a 3. No good. Lavrinov with the rebound. DeLobby gets inside the paint, gets blocked. Lavernov tries to put it up, and he is going to get fouled. That's going to be, I believe, 3 on Magana. It is on Magana, so that's his third. And Lavernov will step to the line and shoot a pair. And the first one is off. Bo checks back in for the Thunder. It gave some great minutes earlier in this game. See if he can do it once again. Lavernov second from the line. That also rolls off, but it's hit out of bounds, and it will remain Thunder ball. I believe that's the third free throw miss for Lavernov in this one. Struggled on some free throws last year. That's pretty much the only part of his game that felt was a little off. Everything else he's so dominant in. Again, committed to Sac State in the offseason. Lavernov in the paint, and he gets it to go. He's up to 9 in the game as he gets closer to a double-double. 52-46. Jenkins. Wallace. Wilkins deep three on the wing, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jenkins is going to get it back and throw it off of Lavernov. It will remain a Thomas ball. Bo was shortly out of the game and immediately checks back in. Thomas, not a lot of rebounds in this game, but really haven't had to. Their shooting percentage has been so high. Wallace gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins mid-range jump shot. Rims out. But that's popped back to Smith. There's a fight for the ball, and there's going to be a foul on Jenkins. Because that'll be his first personal. .443 to go in the third quarter. Sandhu. Bo. Swing it over to the lobby for 3. This one's off. Wallace with the board. Thomas so quick in transition. Jenkins for 3 from the corner. And that one rims out. Put back up by Bridges Walker. Cameron Bridges Walker with his second basket of the game. He's up to 4. Bo drives inside, puts it off glass, gets it to go, and the foul. And we have a Nighthawk down on the court. As I believe they're going to get Bridges Walker with the foul. Glad to see that he's back on his feet. But Bo with the bucket, looking to get 3 the old-fashioned way. And it's going to be a lane violation. Bo up to double figures in the game. But a lane violation will take away the free throw, so it's still a 6-point game. Wallace, guarded by Bo in the backcourt. Jenkins, step back mid-range, no good. Thomas has definitely cooled down a bit. Lavernov, 9 points, 9 boards. Bo. Sandhu. DeLavi guarded in the corner. Gets it inside to Lavernov. 3 people converge on him. They try to go inside back out, but good defense from Thomas. 10 on the shot clock. Inside now to High. High's going to put up a mid-ranger. That's no good. That rims out. Lavernov with the rebound. Put back no good. Another board. Three tries. Still no good. Fight for the rebound. It's out on Rocklin. Lavernov with a third and maybe even a fourth chance opportunity there, but not able to get the basket. And now Thomas is going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Rocklin trying to cut back into this game, Down 6. If you're tuning into this game and want to read a recap of this game afterwards, you can do so on westcoastpreps.com. There'll be a recap later tonight of this contest, talking about these two amazing teams out here on the court. 3:13 left in the third. Nice little pressure there from Rocklin in the half court. Wallace with the fake shot, puts it off glass, and he is going to get fouled. I believe they might get DeLobby with this one. It is going to be on DeLobby. That's his second. And Wallace will step to the line to try to get his first points of the second half. And first free throw is good. DeLobby trying to talk the official his screen with that call. Second free throw from Wallace up and good. Wallace up to 22 in the game. DeLobby guarded by Wilkins. Out to Burdick. Burdick finds DeLobby on the wing for three. Good! Connor DeLobby with his third triple. He is up to 16 in the contest, or 15 in the contest, my apologies. On the other end, Jenkins gets it to go. Jenkins with 13. 58-51. Bow for three from the wing. That's off. Long rebound comes out to Burdick. Burdick partially blocked by Jenkins. DeLobby for three in the corner. No good. Lavrinov gets the rebound. Lavrinov, they're going to say an offensive foul on Lavrinov. And Lavrinov dominating on the boards, 13 rebounds. And now Coach Taylor's going to take a 30-second timeout. 2:01 left in the third. We'll keep it here with you. So the Thunder doing a good job of fighting to keep this one close, get back in the game a little bit, but, you know, they just have a couple times where they're not able to get something to go. They have a turnover, the foul right there, or they have a foul on the other end, give them free shots at the line, but definitely competing to stay in this one. And, you know, what's noticeable is the speed of Natomas just up and down the court, definitely getting to the Thunder. And, you know, I haven't really seen anybody necessarily being, you know, wear out so far in this game, but it's noticeable how quick up and down the court Natomas are. And I think that's one of their biggest strengths, especially last season, is they might not have the size, but they have the shooting and the quickness to be able to get the job done. They're certainly going to be a lethal team this year, and they're still very young. Again, Wallace and Wilkins just sophomores. Jenkins a junior. Magana a junior. Got multiple sophomores and juniors coming off their bench as well. So they are very deep and they are very young. 2:01 left in the third, 7-point game. Wilkins, guarded by Burdick. And Wilkins loses the ball. Fight on the ground for it. It looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will remain with Natomas. 19 on the shot clock. Natomas got to be a little careful. They're starting to get a little careless with the ball. They've had a couple times where they've lost it in the front court. Aaron Wallace goes up and he is fouled. And I believe they're going to get DeLobby. They are going to get DeLobby with the foul. That's going to be his third personal. really the only person for the Thunder in foul trouble. Magana with 3 fouls for Natomas. Fresh shot clock for the Nighthawks. Wallace and Wilkins kind of collided, and they're going to get a 5-second violation. Good job by the Thunder there. Really doing a good job guarding that inbound there on that pass. 6th turnover for the Nighthawks. And they're going to get a travel on the Thunder. So it's kind of what I was talking about during the last time out. You know, the Thunder do a good job getting a stop, fighting to get back in on defense, but then costly turnovers just not allowing them to get even closer in this game. As I believe that's, Stefan checking back in for Rocklin. Had those 3 threes in the first half. $1:30 to go in the third. Bridges Walker, mid-range jump shot, no good. Stefan comes away with the board. High, off glass, and that's good. John High up to 6 points in the game, and it's a 5-point ball game. Great pass there inside from Wallace to Bridges Walker, who finishes. And that's High once again. John High starting to heat up a bit. He's up to 8 points in the game. .45 seconds left in the third quarter. Wallace drives, puts it up. That's short, gets his own rebound and gets it to go. Aaron Wallace up to 24 points in the contest. 2-second differential. Rocklin's just going to run it right up and down the court, though, as Bo gets it to go. He's up to 12 in the game. It's a 5-point game once again. So they've cut the lead by 3 from halftime. See if they can get a stop right here. 6 on the clock. And the Nighthawks are going to take a timeout. Try to draw up the last play here with about 5.5 seconds left on the clock. Full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 62-57. Let's see if the Nighthawks can get another basket before the end of the third. Fans wanted a travel on that last play. Didn't get it. Instead, the Nighthawks get the timeout. 5 seconds left. Wilkins tries to get it inside. It is up and in. The tip is good. I believe that they're going to give that to Magana, if I'm not mistaken. So 64-57. That is the score at the end of the third quarter. Nighthawks up 7. Rocklin try to get back in the game, but it is still a 7-point game. We'll be back for the fourth quarter on the NFHS Network, brought to you by ABC Jam Productions. Ladder and grabs the board, and he's going to get fouled. And they're Thunder cut it to 5. They trail by 8 at the end of the first half. It's a 7-point game as we open up the fourth. Stefan. The lobby for 3. In and out. Lavernov climbs the ladder and grabs the board, and he's going to get fouled. And they're going to get Magana with the foul. That's his 4th personal. So that's big. He's going to have to come out of the game. I believe it was Magana that got that tip up and in. It was either him or Ezekiel Smith. Lavernov's first from the line is good. He's now officially got a double-double on the night. 10 points and 14 boards for the senior. Second free throw is up and in. Positive sign for Rocklin. Has a couple free throws, good 5-point game. Wallace, guarded by DeLobby. Jenkins. Bo's on him. Jenkins spins, puts it up with the left. It's no good. Jenkins fights, gets his own rebound, and then they're going to call a jump ball, so it will remain Natomas basketball. And look, Wilkins loses the ball. Fight for it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Rocklin. Physical start to the fourth quarter. 28 on the shot clock. DeLobby with the steal. DeLobby going the other way, puts it off glass and gets it to go. Connor DeLobby up to 17 in the game. It's a one-possession ball game. This is the closest it has been since, I believe, towards the end of the, no, it's been closest it's been since the first quarter. And they're going to get Bo on the foul. So that's going to be his second personal. Be the first team foul of the fourth quarter. Jenkins, who has 13 on the night. Wilkins for three. That's good. Missed a couple in the third quarter, but he is right back to normal. His fifth triple of the night, and Natomas goes up 6. 19 for Wilkins. Steffen. Lavrinov, cross court to DeLobby. DeLobby thought about the three, drives inside instead, kicks it back out to Bo in the corner. No good. Lavrinov with the rebound. Back up again. Another third chance opportunity for Lavrinov. 4-point game. 16 rebounds, 13 points for the senior. And they're going to get a travel on Jenkins. So the Thunder are applying some good pressure, forcing some turnovers here in the fourth. Thorndike checks back in for the Thunder. DeLobby. Bo on the wing for three. No good. Rebounded by Wilkins, who gets a deep outlet pass to Jenkins. Puts up the three. That's no good. Bridges Walker. No good. Lavrinov with the board. And on the other end, it's DeLobby with the bucket and the foul. They're going to say that was Wilkins on the foul. That's his first personal. DeLobby looking to get to 20 on the night with this free throw and make it a 1-point game. The free throw's no good. And it's going to be Natomas basketball. 19 for DeLobby. About 5:50 to go. Or sorry, 5:30 to go in the contest. And that is saved, but then it's turned over. And on the other end, oh my goodness! They're going to get a foul on Natomas as Connor DeLobby tried to just get his cannon moment of the season. He was looking to get something framed on the wall. He instead will look to tie the game from the free throw line. That was a crazy sequence right there. Thorndike with the steal and DeLobby nearly with the poster on the other end. Glad that he's okay. He's definitely favoring, looks like his left leg. A bit of a spill there, and they're going to get a towel to clean that up. That would have made every highlight reel in California, maybe every highlight reel in the country. We might have seen that on SportsCenter tonight. Thunder have done an incredible job battling, though, here in the second half. Natomas has definitely cooled down a little bit from the outside. They still have guys that are making shots, but the Thunder's height and the rebounding is definitely starting to get to the Nighthawks. DeLobby's first free throw is good. It's up to 20 in the game. Second free throw is good for DeLobby. We are all tied at 67 with 5:10 to go. We got a good one here in non-league play, folks. Early December game. Wallace is going to get fouled from DeLobby. And Wallace knew he got the foul. He was hoping it was before the shot, but they're going to give Wallace, they say it's a shooting foul. That's the fourth foul on DeLobby, so he's got to be careful now that he doesn't pick up another personal and gets fouled out with 5:03 to go. Wallace looks to retake the lead here. Been extremely solid from the charity stripe. Makes both from the line. He's up to 26 in the game. Only 6, though, in the second half. The Thunder have done a good job cooling him down. Lavernov. Thunder can take the lead for the first time with a triple. And that's what DeLobby's trying to do. No good. It's short. Jenkins with the board. Wilkins. Yeah, the coaching staff of Natomas yelling from the bench to slow it down a little bit as Wilkins goes up and gets fouled. As they're going to get that on Jason Cerrone, his first personal. First free throw is good for Wilkins. He's up to 20 himself. 3 players in this game with 20. DeLobby for the Thunder and Wilkins and Wallace for the Nighthawks. And second free throw rolls out. Lavernov with the rebound. Still a 3-point game. Bow. Inside, back out. Lavernov, 15 on the shot clock. 4:10 left in the game. Bow with 10. Lavernov with 7. Inside of Cerrone with 5. He puts it up. Blocked. Fight for the ball. Natomas basketball. $15 turnovers for the Thunder. Wallace thought about the 3. 3 in the corner is good for Wilkins. What a shot. Step back 3. He's up to 23, and the Nighthawks back up 6. 3.5 to go. The Thunder need a basket. Lavernov. Bow. Bow drives inside. Puts it up. No good. Lavernov. Third chance opportunities, fouled. Bridges Walker with his third personal. Lavernov dominating on the glass tonight. 20 rebounds. First free throw's good. High checks back in. He had a great third quarter. 4 points, a couple boards. DeLobby, after a quick rest, is going to check back in with 3:15 to go. Again, he has 4 fouls. Has to be a little careful. Second free throw. No good. Wallace comes away with the board. And timeout Natomas. So Natomas takes the timeout. 5-point game, 3:12 to go. Here at the Thunderdome, we'll have the end of this game when we come back on the NFHS Network. 5. DeLobby gets a hand on it. Natomas basketball. Welcome back from Rocklin. 5-point game. Natomas basketball. Just over 3 minutes to go. in this fantastic early season matchup. DeLobby gets a hand on it, and he's got the ball. DeLobby with the steal. His 4th steal of the game. Connor Bowe thought about the 3. Sandhu. And it's going to remain Thunder basketball as it's off of Jenkins. You're Thunder, if you're the Thunder, you have to execute here and get a bucket off the turnover. Bowe gets it back inside of Lavrinov. DeLobby thought about the 3. Inside of Lavrinov, puts it up, and it's good. DeLobby with the assist. Lavrinov up to 16 points in the game to go along with 20 rebounds. On the other end, it's Wilkins putting it up and getting it to go. Natomas will not let the Thunder back in this game. And a steal. Wilkins with the steal. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Wilkins on the other end. Boy, he got that to go. That might have just been curtains. But instead, the Thunder will get it back with about 2 minutes to play. As Magana is going to check back in for Natomas. He also has 4 fouls. And I believe we might have a timeout. Yes, we have a full timeout. 5-point game, 2:01 to play here at the Thunderdome. We'll be right back. Rocklin basketball, 2:01 to go, down 5. And from here on out, you have to have every trip down the court count. Sandhu, Lavrinov, Bowe, DeLobby, Lavrinov, just too big for Magana as he gets it to go up to 18 in the game. 3-point ball game. Now the Thunder need to stop. Wallace. Jenkins. Spins off DeLobby. Puts it off glass on Lavrinov. Mono Jenkins with the biggest bucket of the game. 5-point ball game, 1:10 to go. Sandhu. Inside of Lavrinov, he spins left, puts it up. Second chance opportunity, third chance opportunity, and this time gets it. Mark Lavrinov, 22 rebounds. I believe he's up to 20 in the game. Putting up Shaquille O'Neal type numbers. 45 seconds to play. And they're going to get Bowe with the foul, and that's a tough call right there to make because it looked like Bowe had his hand on that ball. But they're going to say there was a little bit of contact, so that's going to get Jenkins to the line. That's Bowe's 3rd foul. Yeah, that's a tough call to make in this kind of moment. First free throw stays in for Jenkins. You know, there's a lot of things you can look at with this game. Free throw shooting, definitely one of them. And the Thunder, I believe, have missed at least 6 from the charity stripe. Natomas has made nearly all of their free throws. Second free throw is no good, however. The announcer's curse. As DeLobby gets the board. Timeout, Rocklin, 34.5 to go. And they need a bucket. Full timeout. Pretty much this will be the game. The Thunder need a score on this next possession, and then they need a stop. We'll see if they can get a bucket when we come back on the NFHS Network. Lavernov starts from the backcourt. He's got Wilkins guarding him. DeLobby thought about the three. Looks like they were trying to draw up a three-pointer here. Down 4. Lavernov. Oh my goodness, Mark Lavernov from deep. You cannot ask for better defense. You cannot stick better defense than that. But Mark Lavernov said, I do not care about that defense. I'm going to put it up and make it. It's a 1-point game. Mark Lavernov dominating in every fashion. 23 points, 24 rebounds. The Hornets have a good one coming their way next year, but Rocklin is fortunate they're going to have him this season. 78-77 to Thomas basketball. So obviously if you're Rocklin here, obviously you're going to try to get the steal. If not, you're going to play the foul game and hope you can get a missed free throw. Otherwise, it'll be a 3-point game. You will still obviously have a chance to tie it and send this one to overtime. I'm not opposed to overtime. This one's been a fun one here tonight. Glad that we've had this on the NFHS network for everyone watching. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Both of these teams expected to make some deep runs once again this season after having deep playoff runs last year. Rocklin still waiting to get some of their key rotation guys back, some of their starters back, such as Josiah Andrews, just coming out of football season. But Mark Lavernov stepping up like he always does. So here we go, 1-point game, 13.7. Wallace will inbound. And Wilkins gets it. Sandhu is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second. And that will send Wilkins to the line. He's got 25 in the game. And this one hits front rim and goes in. He's up to 26. DeLobby and Steffen check back in. They get all the three-point shooters out there. Coach Taylor calls the play. Wilkins' second is good. 27 points in the game. 3-point game. The Thunder need a triple to send this one to OT. Steffen. DeLobby puts it up. It's no good. High. Scramble for the ball. Puts it up, but there's only 1 second left, and that's going to do it. That is going to do it. I don't know if, it's a tough situation right there. You miss the shot and immediately get it back. But ultimately, Natomas comes away with the win. But what a game. Incredible one to start, to really get